What's going on, guys? I went and picked up UFC Undisputed 3 yesterday, and I've played this game before. My friend got it the day it came out, and we played it at my house. I played a few matches on beginner, but I've never played the UFC games before, the 2009 game, 2010. I never got into those, never even tried them, and so this is really one of my first times playing any UFC game. I played a few matches when my friend got it, and then I haven't played any since. So I just went through the tutorials last night trying to figure out what to do because I haven't really watched a lot of fighting. I'm not a big fighting fan, but I was interested in playing the game. So I went through the tutorials last night, and it took me like an hour to get through all of them. There were so many, a lot of controls to learn. There's a lot of things to know about playing this game, and it's not a very easy game, at least for me. As I said, it took me a lot of time to go through the tutorials, and I might actually have to go through them again. But right here, I'm playing on beginner. I'm fighting as John Jones against Rashad Evans, because that is the big main event fight for tonight's UFC event. I'll probably go watch that at Buffalo Wild Wings. But I'm just trying to learn this game right now. I wanted to pick it up, maybe do a career mode series, and this is a game that I know is good because I've heard a lot of good things from it from my friends, and I've played a little bit before. It looks very good. It's just a matter of getting to learn the controls, knowing how to fight in the game, and just basically knowing what I'm doing, because right now I'm pretty lost. And because I'm still trying to learn the controls and figure everything out, I'm not really going to the ground game and going for takedowns. I'm mainly just focusing on the boxing, getting my striking down, and trying to time my reversals, because I had a lot of trouble doing the reversal tutorials and timing them right and being able to counter all sorts of different moves. And there's just so many controls to learn. I know I'm going to have to go back into the tutorials and at least go through some of them, mainly the ground game, and knowing how to transition, counter transitions, and counter different strikes. So if any of my subscribers or anybody watching this video has some tips for a beginner at this game, someone who is really just unfamiliar with the sport, I would appreciate some tips, because I want to be able to do a series on here, probably a career mode, and I think I would have a lot of fun doing that if I figure out how to actually play this game. I like to be able to play on a level up from beginner at least before I start that. Right now I'm on beginner, and my first fight here, it was just against Rashad Evans. I played as Brock Lesnar before, I forget who else, but the first time I played this game was still 2 months ago, so I was kind of like picking it up for the first time once again. I forgot a lot of the controls, the basic ones my friend was telling me to do. So right now, I'm just trying to learn the controls. That's the main thing, because I want to be able to know how to transition, counter transition, be able to counter different moves, and be able to gain an advantage in the fight. So we go to round 2 now, and I just want to be able to stay standing and look for when he strikes to be able to counter him and land some combos, hopefully to get him vulnerable to a knockout or end this by a TKO. So I know the importance of blocking in this game. That's one thing that I've been told to make sure of, and I don't want to just spam strikes all day. And I don't have the player HUD on. That probably help for energy, and maybe I will put that on and just use it until I feel I don't need it anymore. I just don't want the screen to be cluttered, because I just like seeing the round and the timer, and then there's the fight. That's just what I want right now. But we're just continuing to throw strikes at each other. I'm mixing in some kicks because they seem to be doing pretty well. I missed a spinning back fist, and I was trying to mix in some of those specialty moves after I got some good hits in to maybe make him dazed, then take the game to the ground and try to finish the fight. But Rashad was landing a lot of really good strikes on his own. He was mainly going for punches, and I wanted to mix in kicks as well. And you'll see here I get a high kick, and then I go for a left hook, and that is what's going to get me the upper hand in this match. And I start going for the head again, want to take him to the ground, but he's able to recover pretty well. And I missed a spinning back fist again. That was a move I really wanted to use. But since he was already dazed once, I wanted to stay on the attack and just keep landing strikes. But he's fighting back, and then I land a spinning back fist, and he goes down, and he's covering up his head. And so I was just worried about him recovering again. So we end up transitioning. I knew from here exactly what I wanted to do. I was going to go for a submission of some sort, and I get him on his back, and then I continue to go for the head, but he's just blocking it too well, and he's recovered. So I'm just going to go for the Kimura now and try to end it with a submission victory. So you can see in this little octagon, I'm chasing around the computer, doing a really good job of staying on top with a little blue marker, and eventually Rashad Evans does tap. So I win this match, but I still know I have a ton to learn. I gotta learn some more controls. I want to be able to give you guys some entertaining fights, and so I'm going to wait on the career mode for a little while until I learn the game a little bit better. I can play on a skill level higher than beginner. So just leave you guys tips and let me know what you guys think. If you want to see some more UFC gameplay, this is kind of new to my channel, and I'm kind of new to MMA and UFC in general. So we'll see how this goes and how much I like playing this game. But so far I think it's a solid game. I just got to improve my own skills at it and get better. So thank you guys for watching. Leave your feedback, and I will see you guys next time.